Bless America.
Oh.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Cheating. It's a dream. You should get that.
Let's go! My face, sir! Welcome back to game 2. Axcel v. Chrispy. Their classic rebellion versus scum. They are playing Scramble the Transmission. Betting is wide the fuck open. I believe. We watch the Hawks get placed. Both have their turrets pointing forward. You see good old Dutch down there in the crowd. And that rogue Cad Bane. Let me read you what's on Cad Bane since it's still not in the overlay. Cad Bane's got Snapshot, Proton Cannon, Contraband Cybernetics, Xanadu Blood, and Zuckus. Classic. How dare this motherfucker? Yes, do I realize the stream is delayed and he hadn't gotten to the point where I said, here's what's on Cad Bane? Yes, I realize that. But also, did he just ask it as I, finish? Kinda, yeah. You know? All I'm asking for is that you realize ahead of time what I'm going to say. Is that so hard? Meanwhile, Axcel running some Beta Strike Rebels with the Sokatano, Brilliant Evasion, Compassion, Trick Shot, Concussion Missiles, Vectored Cannons, Luke Skywalker with Shattering Shot, Trick Shot, Proton Torpedoes, R3 and S Foils, Thane Kyrell with Elusive, Plasma Torpedoes, R3, and Dutch Vander with the Belly Run, Ion Cannon Turret, Concussion Missiles, and a Bomblet Generator. Is Zuckus. Primary only. After you perform an attack. No. It is not. So we've got Cad Bane with everything we said before. Sarisu with Proton Torpedoes. Genesis Red with Elusive and Proton Torpedoes. Cannon Jars with Patience and the Child. And Gamut Key with Protectorate Gleb. And of course, Dead Man Switch. My delay appears to be pretty bad. I just always assume you aren't paying attention to the game, says Yellow Jacket Pim. Warning point. See how he treats me, everybody? You see how Pim treats me? Get him, everybody. Get Pim. You know what would really chat Pin's ass? Is if you all bought something from exclamation point Pim at the same time and demanded that it ships ASAP. That would really get on his nerves. I was going to say also donating 500 subs would trigger, what, 400? What's 20 times 25? That would trigger a $500 donation to the Trevor Project, and also 20 painted ties right? 500 subs? Every 20, oh, every 20 is. All right, let me redo the math. 500 subs. No, I was right the first time. $500. So it'd be $500 and 25 painted ships. So, you know. Bankrupt him on shipping. That's how we get him, boys. You need a Pim emote? Well, I need like 80 more viewers to make that happen. So, you know, help me help you. Here's the road roll for turn 1. Does Axel realize he could have had a Boudica? Probably not. You can delete a boring thing like a jam token. There you. Everyone loves the NCX jam. Very popular emote. Kanan Loxarock. Cad taking the evade. Remember, points can't get scored until round 2. Thane, Luke, no shots. Silka, probably no shots. Take the evade. No shots, no points. Round 2. Pump and jam. Pump it up. I mean, everyone fucking gets it. Gamut will let Sarasu keep her green tokens. Sarasu, a guy or a lady? Or maybe a droid. Do we know? Well, it's not a droid because focus, so she's a Bothan. Okay. Bothan lady. And we open a new can of Twisted Tea. Twisted Tea Raspberry. The 3rd flavor of the night. Ooh, this one's good. Yeah, this is my favorite. Okay. This is good. Ruh-roh. Looks like they are ready. Gonna start the road. Going down the only road I've ever known. And that's a tie. That'll go to Axcel. This is dangerous, how good this is. Just a nice little boost from Ahsoka. Gamma key, one bank. Looks like we're going to get a nice little coordinate action with Gleb here. Genesis target locks. Beautiful. Getting focus evade. Using the coordinate to get the target lock. We'll pass the stress with Genesis. Okay, and we'll one straight focus. Genesis will claim. CAD too hard and will claim. Early objective lead. Don't forget to get your bets in. Right now it's 3-1 in favor of the Rebels. Thane only a one forward. Or sorry, one bank. I'm distracted by a random Snapchat ad I got from a lady of the night. Who said, this is a Snapchat some person sent me. I am straightforward, looking for meat and fuck. Okay for you? I said, oh yes. So many women are into that. And it's like, doesn't anyone want to see a movie and discuss the cultural impacts of the Mayan civilization? And then they said 30 minutes, $100, 1 hour, $160, 2 hours, $200, 4 hours, $300. God damn. Full satisfied. I said, I'll give you $5 for partial satisfied. They said, what? I said, what? They said, you see my charge? I said, you see my heart? Yeah, I have no I don't know if that is a good or bad deal either, but, you know. It's probably not a great deal, for being honest. Ahsoka did claim we're into shots. And this is going to be a proton obstructed 4v4 torpedo attack. Ahsoka does have force for mods. And you're going to need it because that is 3 hits and a crit coming in. And Ahsoka will take half. No half points in this matchup. No half points. But a nice little get there. That is all the attacks we get. Axcel will score 1. Chrispy will score 2. I said, you see my heart? She said, no. So what? Naked Cad Bane? So what you're missing is that the overlay does not have the rogue classes in them yet. So I can't add rogue class ships to the overlay. So I have to find something comparable in points. But unfortunately, nothing comparable in points has the same loadout range. And the loadout would be extremely wrong, so I'd rather just put no loadout and tell you guys what it is than have the wrong loadout. And, yeah. The rogues have gone rogues. I feel like Cad and Nom are like the good ones. I think Nom's pretty good. Field a squadron of rogues. You can only get 4, right? My big problem with the rogues right now is they just don't hit well. They don't hit good enough. They're not hard hitting. Also, and this is just for me, I'm not great at lining up bullseyes. That's just me. The CIS synced laser cannon rogues seem okay. Synced lasers are very good, but they're expensive, right? It's like 8 of your loadout points to get 3 dice no matter what, which is still good. Like, I mean, it does help a lot. This goes to Chrispy. Turn 3. Do we see Ahsoka boost? We do. Ooh. Tactical bump here from Kanan. And that is a damage. Free damage. We won't be able to rotate, more importantly. 1 for Gamut. Do we get a coordinate, maybe? Give Sirsu a focus. And we'll also pass the stress with Gleb. Cad Bane. Focus. Here's Dutch. Let's start to do some Dutch things. Into CAD. That is correct, Jumo. If Chrispy loses, he can't go to school. Seriously, one banking. Gonna try and get a lock. Has Thane, has Dutch. I assume you go into Thane here. That is exactly what happens. That's the rules. Yeah, it's just the way it is. I don't have a... CAD checks for a snapshot. Ain't gonna get it. Thane, just gonna focus. Luke, oh, that's obstructed into Sarasu. This could be a huge swing from Luke. Oh no, put it on Sarasu. It was obstructed. It was obstructed into Sarasu. Oh, you had to see it. You had to see it. There it is. Let's go. Ahsoka 3 straight, not the 2 in. Oh, bummer. Can't boost again, so probably just take a target lock. Wait for next turn. Yeah, Pim has it right. Chrispy is on a X-Wing scholarship, so any loss really costs the school millions. Proton torpedo into Thane. Just spend the lock on all 3. That'll go for 3 crits. Thane Kyrell. Imagine elusive gets 1. Imagine Thane's is going to take 2 shields. Thane does take 2 shields. So Kanan's going to spend, reduce Thane's shot by 1. Hit crit. This is a plasma torp, I believe. Spends the force, avoids the plasma hit. Luke, this has got to be a pro torp. Obstructed. Gonna reduce it by 1. So it's gonna be 3, back up to 4 with trick shot. And get the 1 ready for... Oh, yeah. Spends 1 to add the focus. We'll spend the target lock. Ends up with 2 eyes. So That's going to be 1 hit, 3 crits. Oh, Sarasu gets a reroll. Oh, it stays blank. Sarasu takes 2 crits. And that crit is a damaged sensor array. That is tough. Rebel Beta Strike coming in hot. Gen Red. Range 2 to Thane. Just 2 dice. 2v2. Classic. For a whole 1. Thane. Gets it. Kadith K. Bane. Range 3 to Thane. 2v3. For 2. Oh, Thane, no. 2 hits. Dutch. Dutch has concussion missiles that can go into CAD. It's CAD. It's CAD because Thane got it on CAD too. Thinking about doing another Kanan. Not Kanan this. Gonna take the 3v2. And it's hit crit. CAD. 2 evades. It's a shield down. Leitao, what is up? How's it going? A lot of hits doled out there. Kanan, of course, won't regen force because of the child. Gonna use patience to try and regen force, basically. We are entering turn 4. It is a 4-2 lead for Chrispy. Yeah, it turned into a slugfest, but now I think it becomes the bump fest. If I'm Crispy, I'm trying to deny all these mods. Here's the roll. That stays with Crispy. System phase. Does Ahsoka boost? Sure does. I do like Ahsoka's position right now. Coming around the outside. Trying to get them flanks. Kanan, one forward. Takes a focus. Gambit, one straight. Does Gambit continue the... Yes, Gambit does continue. Dutch. Love Dutch's positioning right now. Love that positioning from CAD too. Trying to line up a nice little proton cannon shot. Dutch not gonna lock, just gonna grab a focus. Ooh, Sarasu's gonna take a bump. This could be really bad for Sarasu. Never punished though. Luke, snapshot into Luke. 2v2. Blank skis. Luke. Luke can regen a force. You should. Please regen a force, Luke. Please. Luke is going to smartly barrel roll. That is a great barrel roll. Gets you out of Gen Red's shot and also out of a proton cannon shot. Well done, Luke. Ahsoka. Ahsoka has the lock already on Kanan. And we'll take an evade. Kanan will patience for an extra force. Sarasu, range 1 into Thane for a hit. 1 evade. Yeah, you barrel rolled out of bullseye into 2 range 1 shots. You're like, oh, I have 1 range 1 shot. Why not make it 3? Kanan spends a force, gonna force Ahsoka to fire a 2 dice concussion. And does Ahsoka spend 2? I would. Not gonna spend a lock. And a force for 2. Kanan takes 1. And the child will regen a force. And you lived, yeah. Has more to do with Mike's dice than your savvy barrel roll. Thane Kyrell. Gonna Kanan the shot, so it's 3. Hit crit. And Sarasu gets a reroll. And that's a crit into Sarasu. It's a direct. And that is a dead Sarasu. Luke. Gonna go into Kanan. Gonna go into Cad. Does Kanan take this down? Spends a force for hit crit. Cad. Sarasu reroll. Cad's shields down. Now Sarasu will clear off the board. And we come to Chrispy's 4s. Gen Red, nothing. Kanan. Or Cad. Fucking Kanan. Cad Bane. Gonna go 2 dice V2, range 0. Dead to rights is in play. But no hits. Dutch. Range 2 ion cannon to Kanan. 3v2. Touch for 1. We'll spend a lock. 2 more hits. 3 hits. that is 1 and ion. CAD down to 4 and ionized. Kanan, 1 on 2 into Thane. For no real shame in spending here. Yeah, defending anymore. 1 hit into Thane. Can you sneak it through? Not today. That is 2 more for Chrispy, 1 more for Axcel, and that makes it a 7-6 game. Seven to 6 for Axcel. Pim says Kanan is being a real irritating here if you're Axcel. Yeah, but he's still getting the upper hand, so I think you're okay with it for now. Does anyone have any bright ideas on how Chrispy can pull this back in? So right now it sure feels like this could end up being, or start running away. One shot, good shot on Thane, and he's gone. So 1 good shot on Thane, he's gone. Yeah, it's just he gets to shoot before, you know. So if you give up, you know, 1.5 ships or 2 ships to get Thane, he's not the hard one to kill on this list, you know. Maybe the 3rd hardest to kill. Meanwhile, Dutch is just anchoring around doing Dutch shit. Ahsoka and Thane can pop pretty quick here. I think Ahsoka's going to be very hard to kill. I imagine that Axel's going to keep Ahsoka on the edge, on the fringe, maybe rotate that arc, 3 bank, use that back arc, take evades. So you have evade and force on defense. Dutch should just be handing out locks willy-nilly. There's the roll. And that goes to Axcel. It does look like we are going to get a bomblet drop here from Dutch. And in 1 banks, And we'll take that focus. Give it 3 banking. Look for a coordinate. Take Genesis. Gonna keep the thing, which might signal a K turn coming from Genesis. Dutch takes a bump. Does Dutch red focus? Cad Bane ions to the front. Luke going to take a lock to Cad. Soka 2 straight. I imagine you boost here, yeah? Gonna look at her ability. Going to give Dutch will lock. So this is focused or coordinated from Ahsoka. Dutch will lock on the cannon. And give it to Ahsoka as well. And Ahsoka boosts. Bomblet. Just gets Luke. Luke will roll 2. Never punished. Kanan here. So 2 dice into Kanan from spend the lock and a force. 2 hits. Kanan takes 1. Regens 1 with the child. Luke gonna take the banger into Cad Bane. And Kanan will, of course. Luke spends a force. Kanan blanks. Chrispy is. So Dutch. Give me a concussion missile. 2, 3. Two into Kanan. Kanan's dead. And that's also gonna trigger a concussion. Panicked into Cad. And Thane. A direct. Gets Thane down to 1. Axel's starting to do more damage to himself than Chrispy's managed to put on. Cad. Range 1 into Luke. Does have dead to rights, but Luke doesn't have any tokens, so I guess it doesn't matter. Thane gets to shoot first. So 4 dice in the gamut. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Go ahead. Cat. Range 1 into Luke. Shields down on Luke. Gonna spend 2 charges and pass a stress. Gen Red now. Proton Torpedo. Hit, crit. Spends a lock. 2 hits, 2 crits. Luke, 2 evades, takes 2 crits. Hull breach. And a structural. Gamut range 2 obstructed to Luke, so this is 2v2. Gamut, nothing. At the end of the round, Chrispy gains 2. I'm sorry, 1 for Chrispy, 2 for Axcel. 13-7 is the score. I'm going to use the loo. Okay. So we enter turn 6. 13-7 for Axcel. So Thane probably has a turnaround dialed in. Cad still has 2 stress. I don't even know what you do with Cad, to be honest. Genred does still have a Protorp left. Here is the road roll. That goes to Chrispy. Dutch gonna drop another bomblet. Gamut is gonna try and kill himself. It's a crit. Dead Man Switch is going off. Is this the biggest brain play since Nabi? That kills Thane. Kills Thane. Kills Cad. Hull breach on Luke. It's another fuel leak.
Great shot, kid. That was 1 in a million.
Thane's dead. Cad's dead. Gamut's dead. At the end of this round, Luke is alive. Luke is alive on 1. Jen, and you got a Pro Torp Luke. I mean, you can't win. Dutch. I'm gonna lock Jen. Come in, saw the board, and thought Scum had a real chance of winning. Then they did that. I think the thought was if you could get the direct hit using Hull Breach on Luke, that was your chance at winning. This is going to be a trick shot concussion missile. So 4v4. That'll be 3 hits and a crit.
It's time for America's favorite game show. Is Greg's Tinder match real?
Natties! That's a dead Luke. I do want all of these crits. Nope, nope, nope. All of these crits. You cheap. Right? Then a fuel leak. God. No double damage. There it is. Yes. I'm sorry. Are you just going to leave this one flipped over? Does the whole breach not count on card number 12? Or 7, 8, 10 damage on Luke. And that is it. Tinder match, by the way. Name is Shannon, 38 from St. Catharines, Ontario. Deader than dead. But still a victory for the Rebels. We pay out the left. Me 6 chatting. Me 6 chatting.